Hey guys, and welcome back to Future of Golf. Today I have a little special video for you where I'm gonna use my Quest 2 here with the Quest 2 controllers, and yeah, I want to show that it's possible to play this game, but in a very limited experience, of course, because the Quest 2 hardware is just not as good, and it will just have like, not the speeds that you want. It's not realistic enough, but still you can play this game like in a somewhat kind of arcade-ish and beginner kind of casual golf way. So yeah, if you want to know more about how this works, stay tuned and watch the video. Way too hard. Go in, go in. Yes! Oh my. This was very, very important. Okay guys, the first thing we should talk about, and first of all, excuse my audio quality, like the Quest 2 microphone's not as good. As well, the hardware in general, like it's a very budget VR headset. I made some other videos about the controller speed. You can only swing at a certain speed before the controllers lose tracking and have to recalculate where they are and so on and so forth. So it's definitely like a limited experience. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you in this video, or show you in this video, everything about what you can do in order to still have, kind of a great golf experience. Not as simulator-esque as it would be in a, Valve Index or HTC Vive Pro or some stuff like that. But at least we can play it, some kind of arcadey, and let's look into it. First thing here, the menu, right? So we're gonna open the menu. You can already see here in gameplay I set it to casual because casual has an extra 20% power compared to beginner and amateur and pro. So it's very important to have this extra power in order for the club to actually go a distance that they should go. You know, like if you have it set to beginner, for example, and you wonder why your driver goes like 150 yards only, that's because the Quest 2 speeds are not accurate enough in order to track it. So we set this to casual. That's very, very important. The club length here as well, you should either set it to regular or long to have like a little bit longer club, because the longer your club, the more club head speed you can generate. Shaft flexibility, set it to ladies or senior, because you have like very slow swing speeds around 70, 80, 90 miles maybe maximum. Like here you shouldn't change too much. Now let's quickly take a club here, 6-iron. And I'm quickly going to show you exactly what I mean with this. And by the way, excuse as well this whole setup that I have here. It's quite a pain to set it up correctly, but I try my best here to make it look kind of decent. So we have our club in the hand here, and now I'm just going to make a very gentle swing, like it's almost like a slow motion swing. And we can take a look at some numbers. You can see here it was 64 miles club head speed with a 130 yard shot. And this, of course, for a 6-iron wouldn't be pleasant to play like this, because it's just not gonna be enough. So now we're gonna make not like a slow motion swing, we're gonna make more like a normal golf swing, but very focused and controlled. And there you can see the difference already. You heard maybe the difference. Now we get it to 76 miles and it goes like 175 yards or 174 yards. And this is basically like the maximum that you can get out of it, right? You can see here. By the way, let me quickly put the controller aside here. So you can see that the speed was 76. Now I try to increase it, maybe make it 80 miles. But you will see very soon, once I swing the controller too fast, it's just going to glitch out. You can try to put your head a little bit back, because the camera is going to track then your controller better. And you can maybe accomplish like 81, 82, 83 miles club head speed. There you saw it even in my first person view, right? So the controller was freaking out completely. It lost some tracking for some seconds. And these shots, they don't necessarily go further. They are very inaccurate, which is kind of unfortunate. So you have to really kind of time your shots and make like the perfect acceleration and the perfect simple and easy swing. There you see, right? So the club was just, because of that speed, kind of lost the tracking for like a second, glitched out completely. Here I got it pretty high speed actually, with a good momentum, a good time to like 180 yards. But again, like for you that want to just swing the club hard and like just rip at it, it's not possible here, unfortunately, with this hardware. You have to get a better VR headset for that. But if you just kind of get used to it and just swing it more like gentle and focus really on the movement, focus on the target, you can definitely get these swings here like around 75, maybe 72 or 70 yards even, miles club head speed, and you're gonna get this, accomplish this result of getting the 170 to 180 yards. Maybe let me try to aim one proper here. There you go. Wasn't the most powerful, right? So my swing is very loose, but still you can see here very good result in here in 76, 173, and you know, like in pro mode with my Valve Index, with the like HTC Vive Pro controller that I have attached, that feels of course way more natural than this controller that I made, but still I can get my my 6-iron here in pro mode maybe to 190 yards, 180, 190 in this neighborhood. So yeah, like you're not gonna have a huge disadvantage compared to somebody that plays pro when you play casual in Quest 2. Although if somebody plays casual difficulty with a better VR headset, he will definitely have an advantage over you, right? I'm gonna show you this here with the driver. Let's quickly change the club here, get the driver, and now in casual with the good VR headset, you can get the speed up to 130, 135 miles clubhead speed, which results into like yards that are maybe 300, 310, 320 yards even distance, right? Carry distance. Where here now you're limited to maybe, because the club here is longer now, so we maybe can get it to 80, 85, 90 miles clubhead speed. But that's basically it, and the club will, or the total distance might be like 240 yards, right? 230, 240, which is still very good. Like in pro mode that I play with the with my hardware, which is like kind of the best for this kind of game here. I can get it maybe 260 with a very good drive, but very often as well I get like 220 or something, you know. And therefore playing here in casual difficulty, you're still gonna have like 240 drives, which is probably what most of you guys do in real life anyway, or like 220, and therefore it's a very realistic golf experience then still, right? So let's try to make one here. This was a little bit low. You can see here 84 miles we're getting it now, right? So this was like 210, I think it hit, or 200 actually, hit the island and was rolling over it. While we on here make some chipping, make some putting maybe. So this is very realistic, because everything that is below the swing speeds of like 70, 60 miles, right, where you do like just some feeling shots here, this is amazing, and you can definitely practice your chipping and your putting very well in this simulation here. Take the putter here. Okay, this cable again, the setup here is very awkward for me. I'm trying the best just to showcase what is possible here. Now, yeah, a bit pulled, a bit pushed, unfortunately. That's alright. But yeah, very realistic putting and chipping here for sure. But anyway, let's try to bump one driver a little bit over that island. I hope you guys can still see here the ball in the third person view. But anyway, I'm trying again my best here with the setup. Let's get one ball a bit higher now. Okay, again, very gentle swing, like we're not gonna get much power out of it here. You can see it was like, yeah, 80, say 78 miles, 220 yard drive, might roll out to 230, you know, so it's not like very powerful, but still you can get a little bit better speed, with better momentum if you really focus on it. Oh, this one was again too fast, so then it starts to pull out, and we're not gonna have the swing we want. Let me try again. There you saw it maybe, right? So it just kind of disappeared, and then the club was here, and then it just went down because of the tracking. To swing just a little bit less powerful. See the numbers there, so we got it 88, hit it a little bit heely though, but yeah, 226. And by the way, here you can see, we go back, right? We have this swing. Let's do it from here. In my first person, you can see the swing analyzer, right? So the blue line, the takeaway, the green line is the acceleration here throughout the ball, and yeah, was very much tracked. But of course, keep in mind, like the hardware of the Quest 2 is just calculating, like because it cannot see, because the cameras cannot see the controller when it's behind your back. So at this moment here, it just calculates what it does. But if I just keep it behind my back here, it will just be not accurate anymore, because the cameras cannot just see it, you know. And therefore, it's not as realistic as it would be with a tracking system with laser stations, which can see the controller at all times, right? Anyway, let's hit some more here. Yeah, a little bit low. And this low thing happens because of the pulling, right? So when I have the club here, and then if it starts to kind of pull down, it goes like this way, and then it's just gonna automatically be a little bit, oh, that's a terrible lie we have here, right? So in a simulator like this, go here, we cannot hit, like if I would try to hit now through the stone, the ball, like doesn't work, you can see, right? It just moves an inch, so you have to kind of either hack it out like this or something. Actually, that was quite a good effort. But yeah, very realistic game. It's not just only an arcade game. Here in casual, you still have some simulator elements. Then, okay, it has to go. Yeah, and I'm never playing this with a Quest 2, so it's the first time having this custom putter here. This is what it is. So yeah, let's hit one more higher driver. Get it maybe 230. That would be some good number here. And then we're gonna try to play like a little course maybe. Let's see. Again, not high enough. 85, right? So the swings are okay. 214. Anyway, let's go into like yeah, one of the featured courses maybe. Let's see. So we're gonna open this one just to see if we actually can play around, right? Of course, if you play like some pitch and putt courses, it works because the distance is not going to be long. But can we actually play a decent round of golf here with this? Yeah, with this casual difficulty Quest controllers. So the first hole, we can see it here. It's actually like yeah, like almost no wind. It's 241 yards to the pin, right? It's over there here. We have a bunker in the way, so I'm just trying to aim it maybe a little bit left and reposition here. Again, excuse me for the looks here of this Quest video, but it is what it is. Trying to just show that it's possible to play. So we're gonna trying to aim it a little bit left side of the fairway, make a relatively easy swing at it, and see how far we can get it. So from the aiming, it was, I think, perfect, just left of the bunker, right at the pin, and you can see it actually goes. In the end, it came probably down around like 220-ish, and then it just rolled on the green, and actually that's a pretty good shot, right? So now from here we're gonna try to, and this is actually a par 4, geez. So from here we're gonna try to putt it. Now again, I have to think about it's like fast greens, even though the greens are medium, just because the putter is lighter, and I just shoot them. Let me picture it to be like not that far away, and then let me try to make this putt here. Okay, now it just doesn't go at all. Maybe I should check the green speed. I think they were medium. So green speed is, yeah, medium. So this is now for the bird. So this cable here bothers me, but let's get this one in. I think it's kind of straight. I'm not going to read it too much. Okay, just lipped in. Lucky there. So yeah, second hole. So this is now more like challenging, right? So par 5, 451 yards. So what do we do here? And here, of course, when we go there, we see there's some water in play here. So probably going to be short of that water. If we take the rangefinder here, let me see actually where is the flag. Yeah, it's over there. So the rangefinder works like this. So we can see it's 277. Yeah, so it's out of reach basically, and therefore it's, yeah, the perfect club just still to use the driver here. Let me position it well. So ball here. And as well, the graphic that you can see here in my first personal in the game, there it's very, very bad, just based on all the recordings. But if you have especially a decent PC, because the Quest has even a better like lenses and better yeah, like resolution, I think, than some of the like older VR headsets made in 2019, 2020. And it's actually a pretty amazing experience if you have a good PC and really yeah, get the graphics higher and everything. But yeah, for the sake of this video, I just want it to be smooth, right, without any problems. Yeah, so now let's rip a driver, not rip, but let's gently touch a driver down there to get it to the 230, 240, and then approach shot to the green maybe. It's a little bit left. Unfortunately, I didn't check the wind either, but yeah, it's just into the wind. I think we're still in the fairway. Ah, damn it, okay, but look, 234, 81 miles, right? It's still like decent. And now we have 229, so we're not going to be able to reach it, 81% here. But we're still going to go for it with our 5 wood here, so let me position the ball. 5 wood out of the light drive is of course not a great decision. I would normally not do it, but in casual difficulty you have this extra power, so you don't have to worry too much about like these rough lies and all these things. So let's just try to aim it middle of the fairway, gentle speed, without any glitches. Just swing it loose and see how far we can get it. Okay, so it was almost too fast. You saw a little glitch there, right? So the club was losing a bit, but I think with the penalty we have, like a 180-yard shot, we had like, I think 80%, the 20% penalty on our shot is actually quite decent. Now we have 46 yards. And actually now for these shots, 46 yards, the club head speed is going to be so low that we can actually dial them in quite well. So I'm just going to take my sand wedge. And now, like here, you're not going to have any disadvantage or any handicap compared to somebody that uses a better VR headset. Here it's just about, like the short game, it's just about then fine-tuning and practicing. And I mean, again, I never played with this handle here, so it's going to be weird, but still I'm going to try to at least get it on the green there. So yeah, let's see what I can do. I think it's a bit short, but could roll out great. Well, yeah. Just need like 2 more yards and it would be actually quite perfect. You see here, this was like 38 miles club head speed. Swing rate, so we can see it here. Oh, let's go here. So yeah, very good swing and not a problem. And now we have this for the bird, 25 feet. Not sure how it moves. I'm just gonna putt it and not gonna focus in a great score. Just trying to show. It's still gonna be a little bit short. Yeah, and it moves, okay, right to left now, so just gonna try to get it in for the par and move on to the next one. Okay, this was a good putt. So this is a par, still 1 under. And yeah, now we have a 171-yard shot with the with this par 3 here, and that's interesting. So now, usually for this, I would take something like an 8 iron, but like we saw that the 6 iron is actually going 170, you know, if you hit it quite well. So now we can either hit a little bit softer 6 iron or just a 7 iron to get it there. But I'm just gonna get the 7. I've never played the 7 actually now with the Quest, only the 6 in the driver. So let's see if we can aim it well, not enough, like not too much power into it. That's still gonna get to that green and maybe we have a putt. Let's see if we can pull it off. I think that's right at it and a good hit actually. So let's see the distance. Okay, no, we hit the tree. No, it doesn't. Okay, it went through the tree. So yeah, like 100 and actually this was probably downwind even. No downwind, but it actually went pretty well, like 170 yards I think, or 160 something. So a very, very well hit club. And yeah, like, I mean, probably you wouldn't use this club in real life, or maybe even you would for this kind of distance. But even if here in the game, then it would be maybe one of your real clubs. It's not like a big deal. You just have to kind of adapt to it. And it's so much fun because the physics in this game and everything is way more realistic than other VR golf games out there. That's definitely something. So let me try to make one long putt here. This cable here is really tilting me, but I'm just going to try to ignore it now. It is what it is. I hit the cable. Jesus. Again, not my best setup here. Just trying to show that it's possible to play. Okay, let's get this one in. Let me put the cable here to the other side. Jesus. Focusing on this one here. Maybe I can drain this one. Ooh. Just a bit pushy. But okay, it is what it is. So now back to even. That was a bogey, unfortunately. So yeah, I mean, in the end, it's quite decent. Like, you can play, even though, like, think about it like this. If you have a PC already, of course, if you link it with your PC and you just pay like $8 or $10 or so for the game, you have all the courses that you want to play, like Augusta and whatever, like you name it, Pebble Beach, it's gonna be here in this game, custom made, and they're like over like 100,000 courses, right? While in other golf games, you have to like pay for each course, or you have only like 2-3 courses that you can play. So there's like, yeah, it's very like limited in other golf games compared to the content, you know. Here though, you're limited compared to the hardware and the swing speeds. But as I showed, like it's possible to have a decent golf experience with the casual difficulty, with the Quest 2. So yeah, if you like this kind of video and if you want to know more about it, join the Discord, and there's like a little chat group about the Quest 2, and probably there are some others that maybe going to show some tricks of how you can even get higher swing speeds with certain things. And yeah, who knows? I wish you a nice day, and yeah, I hope you like the video. Ciao, ciao.